How are you guys? I look rough. I am rough right now. It's been a bit of a rough one. Um, so where I worked, I was the only white person, literally. And wow, was I like legitimately really discriminated against. Now, the old Dougish Ruggish Mandy Hops would have threw down, would have thrown shade, would have fucking tore some shit up in there. But guess what? I don't like being like unemployed, homeless. Yeah, it's a bad time, you know? And so I did whatever I had to do to like, I could see it coming down 67th Avenue in a cab. Like I could see it in slow motion that these black kids were trying to like set me up. I guess they were one paranoid that I was gonna tell that they smoked blunts all day. Okay, it was a fast food job, dude. I only came back and worked there because my buddy owned it. And then I had to transfer because I moved. And then it was like a horse of a different color, literally. I was the horse of a different color, literally. Um, so anyway, I got like two fake write-ups, like back to back. They were like completely like lies. Like I was like, what is this? And then here's what's even weirder is I was getting ready to leave. Before I leave, I wouldn't say like I'm getting checked out, but like I always tell my manager like, hey, before I call my Uber type shit, like, is everything good? Are we good? And he was like, well, and it was really weird the way he did it. There were two things back to back, and my boss didn't even give me a chance to tell him. He hung up on me. He's like me because I asked him when I work tomorrow because I was on the schedule, and he was like, Mandy, your drawer was like $200 short. Come on, dude, fuck around. No, I've worked in casinos. All I've literally had is cash handling jobs. Like that didn't happen. But here's the weirder thing. Now in hindsight, now that I'm like fucking sitting here, like drilling it over my head and I can't fucking sleep, is he specifically told me and the other person there was only fucking three of us, okay? In the dining room around 2:30ish. I normally leave at like 3 a.m. He said, James is stealing. James is Richard's homeboy. He got in trouble for like stealing some illegal guns. I actually like James, but he literally told me out of his own mouth with a witness, Dre, that was sitting next to me. I watched James put money out of the drawer in his pocket. This is like right before I left. And I was like, well, did you count it? Like, did you personally count it? Like, after you saw James take the money to make sure my drawer was straight? And he's like, oh, yeah, it's straight. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, can I call my Uber? Like I do every fucking shift since I started. This isn't like anything new. And he's like, yeah, call your Uber. And then when the Uber gets there, like, he tries to tell me that my drawer is fucking 200 something dollars short. First of all, I hated that place. I did hate it, but what I mean, like, I need a job. Like, that's why they call it work, right? Not vacation. Like, that's fine. Like, but I would never jeopardize that by stealing money. And there's no way selling fucking steak burgers that there would be a $200 error. And then my boss is going to tell me that he saw the other boss that was on the drawer before me literally take money. He literally said that to me and my other coworker. And then my drawer shows up $200 short. And that night when I call my Uber, he's like, well, as long as you think your drawer's good, Mandy, as long as you think your drawer's good. I never had anything said to me about my drawer, like ever. It's not on paper. Out of all their fake write-ups, they didn't fake write up that. If my drawer was short, like, why wasn't it ever? Why wasn't it discussed with me? And then all of a sudden he's like, well, the same day he tells me that he saw this dude take money out of the drawer, The same day he like gets all weird and he's like, well, as long as you think your drawer's okay. And I was like, yeah, my drawer, why wouldn't my drawer be okay, fucking weirdo? And then my drawer is $200 short, and then I got fired for it. And then I try to tell my boss, like, yo, dude, like those people are robbing you blind. Like, that ain't me. And he fucking hangs up on me. I got so set up, so fucking fakely set up. And it really does piss me off, right? Because like I think I'm like one of the only people that doesn't steal there. And you fired me. You're a fucking idiot, dude. And you're gonna reap what you sow. And these people are gonna rob you fucking blind, you dumb motherfucker. I'm not. I just didn't come to you with it because I'm not like a snitch and I'm not a manager. They were my bosses that have apparently been robbing him blind for a couple years now since they got back out of jail. Stupid. He's so they had $1,200 and food missing in 1 week. Hello. They take it back, they feed all their family, they make deals with all the other like fast food restaurants or whatever. They give them food, their people pull up, they bring them out food. They slept. My manager slept for like an hour and a half last time because he got another job at Amazon. Like these motherfuckers, I don't even they are not the kind of people you want to like work for you. So I had a freak out. I did. Like my eyes are swollen as shit from crying. I had recently started talking to Boston, which yeah, we all know is a terrible idea. Like, and I don't know what he has going on. I think he's still on drugs because the way he doesn't answer his phone, and he said he was like on a meth binge and all this stuff, but I don't know. Let me see what this says. I'm freaking hello again, beautiful soul. Remember to trust yourself and only yourself. Sending all the love and smiles. The universe, keep going, and you're doing the thing. Oh. Anyway. Pirate too. I get it. I get it. Thank you. So, that's probably a bot. I don't fucking know. But listen. Okay. So, before this happened, I made a resume online. My new updated resume. The first one since I've been to St. Louis, so I can have a fresh resume. And then after I used the format, like it wanted to charge me, and I was like, no, like I'm not doing it. So I screenshotted my resume. I know, genius. And I'm gonna have to retype it on my Temu tablet if my Temu tablet works. I bought one like 2 weeks ago. I still haven't even fucking used it yet because it's a lot. Like with the extension, the electricity situation in my room. That's a whole nother. So my mom cussed me out because my dad came out to see me yesterday because I was like, I was like suicidal feeling, to be honest with you. Like I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just so tired and stressed out, and my drinking within the last week has become increasingly worse, right? Not like it normally was, like on a daily basis, but like I fucking went to the hospital for like 10 days in September, and I got clean like of liquor and everything. I detoxed. They had to put like padded walls up for if I had seizures. I pretty much slept most of the time. I ate really good. I hydrated. I felt really good. And I'll be honest with you guys, there's two big health problems I found out in September. Um I have high cholesterol. I don't think anybody's surprised at that one. Okay. Um but the other one was my liquor. I don't think anybody's surprised at either of these things. I wasn't really surprised, like, but I got the official word. Um so what happens when you blow your liver out? I don't even know why I'm laughing. I just so what happens when you blow your liver out? your liver processes everything that goes into your body and takes out the toxins. Okay. So the things that can't take are basically everything I ingest. It's fatty, greasy, processed foods, sugary drinks, or alcohol. So at a certain point, your liver gets like scarred. That's what they say. That's the word for it. That's the verbiage. Your liver gets like scarred and then can't process things. I'm tired of holding this phone and I'm going to take a shot. Your, oh, it's locked. That's weird. Okay. Okay. So your liver can't process things the same, right? So certain enzymes from your liver start like getting into your bloodstream, and that's a sign basically saying that your liver isn't functioning the way it is, and that's why the enzymes are, you're on your way to cirrhosis is basically what I'm saying. Okay. Gotcha. So they told me, hey, now you're detoxed. And I was detoxed. And it actually was kind of lovely. Like, I'm not even mad at it. Like, but they said you can never have another drink again. And don't drink for 5 years and you'll be good as new. What's up, lunatic? Okay. Don't drink for 5 years. That's half a decade. I probably won't even live for 5 years, but I've been saying that for years, which is probably what got my liver in the situation it is now, to be keep it 100. But so I've drank every day since I got out of the hospital. I'm an alcoholic. I hide liquor around my room. Now, why do you don't really start hiding liquor really until you're an alcoholic. And why do alcoholics hide liquor, may you ask? Well, I actually try to hide it from myself. Like, I'm a grown ass bitch. Like, if I want to drink, I'll drink. And I tell my doctors what I fucking do. I keep it 100. Like, there's no reason for me to lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get people that lie to their doctors. Like, first of all, I don't even have doctors. I have doctors when I'm rushed to the emergency room. Other than that, I haven't seen a doctor in 20 years, except for when I was in for the pit bull bite and when I collapsed in the street, which is when I detoxed. This actually had to do with my potassium and my magnesium, which was thrown off by my drinking. But one thing about potassium, right? It sounds so basic. Like, hey, avocados, bananas. I hate bananas. I won't eat one. But if your potassium is too high, it'll kill you just like that, dude. Potassium. Fucking Mandy died from potassium. Like, wouldn't that be gay? Or if your potassium is too low, you can die just like that. And I guess like my potassium and my magnesium were super off, and I was extremely dehydrated. And I had a UTI, and I fucking fell dizzy in somebody's yard. And my dad came over yesterday because I was a mess. I was like suicide because I lost my job, and I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of the struggle. Like, and I'm so pissed because let's be honest, there's a lot of jobs I probably should have lost in my life. Like, I deserve to lose. Okay. Like, because I was doing something, like, not stealing, that's for sure. But I might have been an asshole or fucked up or whatever. But this job was not. Like, I was innocently like fired and lied about and then hung up on and disrespected. And like, never ever have I felt like I needed a job so bad, just because, like, I mean, I can find another job. In fact, like I said, I had already wrote my resume and I had an interview yesterday morning, the day I got fired. And it went well, but like, I don't have like a start date or anything. I'm not even like 1,000% sure that I'm going there. And yeah, you guys all know him now. There's a picture of me with a vodka bottle in between my Daisy Dukes as my fucking page. This is my fucking, I don't know what you call it. as my thumbnail, as my YouTube thing, whatever. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? But I have like gone through so much trauma just in the last like 6 months between everything with Boston John. If you guys have followed me, I think most of you have. If not, go back, rewind, whatever. If you're interested, it's crazy. You'll see the cops raiding my house, busting out my glass door. I mean, it's not a boring channel, I don't think. But fucking sometimes you want your life to be a little boring. You know what I mean? And so okay, I decided I had a panic attack, which is why I'm on here right now, like in my sleep. And then I woke up to these random black bags around my room full of like rando shots. Seriously. I don't even remember buying them. Like that's like a bad sign. You know what I mean? And it was actually I was trying to cut back, but it was costing me a lot more to like buy these than to buy a bottle. I bought a bottle when I got fired. That bottle is gone. Okay. The bottle is gone. But when this shit runs out, this shit right here, like I'm done. It's too much. It's really the only thing holding me back because I don't do drugs anymore. I did have weed, but I lost it. I felt bad. I was gonna smoke some weed with my dad because he does not drink it, but he loves the weed, and I lost it. I don't know. I'm gonna clean this whole place up. I mean, this room, like to a T, and then I'm gonna warn my roommate. I don't think she'll be mad initially. I think she'll be proud of me, but I think I'm gonna warn my roommate, like, hey, this is the perfect time right now while I'm not like working. If you've really met somebody that smokes cigarettes, she just quit smoking cigarettes and she smoked like a chimney. She would just sit there and smoke the second she woke up and she quit like that. And I was like, whoa, badass. But if you meet somebody that smokes, they're always like, oh, I can't quit right now. It's like a stressful time type shit. Poker Shark, I don't even see what you wrote. I just see your name already. You better quit with the bullshit. I'm like so tempted to just fuck you because you just fucking irk me, dude. Fucking weirdo. But anyway, all right. So, anyway, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna tell her like, hey, you are not gonna like me for the next 3 or 4 days. You're not gonna like me. You're not going to like me, and I'm not gonna like anything. Getting cleaned up. It's a lot easier to get like cleaned up in a hospital because people bring your food. There's a bed, and it's just quiet. TV. Nobody fucks with you. I don't have a TV. I don't really think anybody's gonna fuck. I mean, my roommate is not gonna come in here. I just, I'm just sick of it. I'm just sick of it. So yeah, this is like my last thing to like, uh, I guess confront. Like I used to be afraid of like traveling, and all I did was travel for a while. Like I used to be a huge meth head. I don't do that anymore. All I do is drink. I put it all into drinking. I used to smoke cigarette. I used to do all that. I don't do that. And I'm tired of this like one last thing weighing me down. And I use the money that I send on booze to travel and fucking I even feel myself getting dumber, if that makes sense. Like it kills so many brain cells. Like, dude, you guys don't know. I drink more than most people, but I keep it together, but I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I don't want to do anymore. And that actually has nothing to do with why I lost my job, dude. They stopped selling alcohol at like 1 a.m. in St. Louis. Now, if you're in the city and you've had a bar for at least a year, 3 a.m. But I don't go to bars. I'm too I I I don't want to go to a bar. Like I'm too old, dude. I just want to go home type shit. And so legally you don't really get to buy liquor till 6 a.m. So I would get off at 3 and then I would go at 6 a.m. to like Quick Trip and I would buy some booze and I didn't have to work till like 6 something p.m. that night. So I wasn't still drunk, but I was drinking every day. That's actually not anything why I lost my job. They completely lied about me and like were prejudiced on me, and that's really fucked up. That's seriously fucked up. And I saw people go in there like completely fucked up. Couldn't even hold their words, like couldn't, and they were allowed to stay. Nothing happened to them, whatever. Um anyway, fuck. What are we saying here? I was an alcoholic and did all the drugs. I am 3.5 years clean and you can do it. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. So sorry. You're down. It's Freya. Hi Freya. Hit me up anytime. I love you, Freya. Freya was my first wrench. I don't know. That sounds bad, doesn't it? Congratulations, Lala B. Well done. I don't know what that. Thank you. It's not easy, but it's, dude. Here's why I want to do it. Right? Like, I'm about to start a new job, obviously, right? Because I don't have my old job. But now is like a perfect time where I could just stop it. Like, of course, I got to drink everything I have in here. I don't have to, but I'm going to, and I want to. Okay, I'm gonna keep it 100. That's what I fucking do. I'm gonna drink whatever little fucking airplane bottles I find around this crib. I'm gonna clean up, and then, other than look for a new job, I'm gonna fucking just sleep. That's the best way to detox. First of all, your body needs sleep. Your body's working overtime trying to pump out all this liquor or whatever fucking bullshit I put in my body. And I don't eat good because I don't have a car right now and I live in the hood and it's the bodega experience. Like everything around me is fried and bad. Period. There is no like St. Louis bread company right next door, right? Where I can pop in and get like super salad type shit. No. I I would have to walk over a mile to get to the grocery store. To drive half a mile on Uber, it's like $10. So it's like $30 just to do a load of laundry. $10 to do a load of laundry, and because you can't carry the laundry. I mean, you could, but like it's heavy. It's heavy. I'm not doing that. So it cost me $30. Like, so I'm fucking broke as shit. The only thing I'm really stupidly, pardon me, stupidly spending money on is alcohol. Other than that, I'm like on the straight and narrow. So I'm gonna tell my roommate, like, hey, beware. I might have a seizure. I haven't yet, but they say every time you detox and then you try to re-detox, like seizures are very possible. I don't know. I think it'd be better for everything just to like not do this anymore. I don't like anything having like chains on me. Like chains, like on my feelings, on how I operate throughout the day. I'm gonna fucking decide how I operate throughout the day. And so normally, uh, when something disastrous happens, like it has, like losing a job or like, whatever, I normally go off the rails, like on purpose. Like I almost am double dutching. Like I can't wait for it. Like I hope some shit does go off the rail. Old me, the old me. Okay, and I would just fucking binge and drink and do a bunch of. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not going to do it. I've learned my lesson, and I learned that it doesn't end up well. Yeah, I know. How many times did I have to do it? I did it a lot, honestly. But no, not anymore. So I'm going to put myself back into rehab. It wasn't that long ago. Maybe, like I said, September, October, November. So 2 months ago, I was completely sober for like 10 days. Um, off alcohol. And I think I have to do it on my own. I would actually prefer to do it in the hospital, but considering I lost my job and I just had a job interview, like I don't want to be in the hospital when they call me and say, "Can you work?" I know, it's just a job, right? Versus my health, and I don't even know how the hospital will take me per se. If I were to go in there, God, it would be great. Like that's how close to dying I was that they let me stay in there for like 10 days, and I had no idea. I just woke up at the hospital, right? So I'm trying to avoid that, even though actually I wouldn't mind being in the hospital right because my soul is tired, guys. My soul is tired. I've been through a lot. I'm worried about Catfish. You guys know Catfish, my hobo friend. He's like literally dying as we speak. Boston, same kind of shit. And he's going through it like I'm going through it. But you know what's funny is like he put it so off, like I was the fucked up one in the relationship. But he's just like shifting the blame. But you know what? Here's the difference. Like I love Boston. Like I'm madly in love with Boston. But he is just madly in love with himself. And so I'm dealing with like me talking to Boston again, which stresses me out. Right? I wanted it, but like it stresses me the fuck out. Boston, I don't know why I put up with it. He used to beat me, dude. I don't know why he thinks it's okay to hit women. He's such a big guy. I mean, I'm a big girl. Let's do that. And I would smack him here and there, but it was never like he smacked me because I smacked him, right? Like that because I would have that coming. But like no, I don't know why it was like ingrained in him to steal everything and hit women. But like he's really good at it. Like if there was a job of like stealing shit and hitting women, like he's earned that badge. And so I just so happen to fall in love with this guy that has like a really bad habit of like lying, stealing, and hitting women. I don't. That's stupid on my part. 1,000%. I didn't know that I was walking into that. By the way, I had no idea when I met Boston. Like they were like Mandy, like this girl likes you, and they kept telling him, Boston, don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. And I was like, what the fuck are they talking? And I guess I should have noticed that like he was coming in while he was quote working to buy like shots. But I digress. Like, first of all, I work at a goddamn liquor store on the strip. Like, none of that's weird. That's not fucking weird. And anybody that works like at a liquor store in the first place probably has an alcohol problem. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I've met maybe like 2 people that I've worked with, and I worked at liquor stores for 2 years straight, managed them, all that. They never touched a drop of liquor in their life. And I'm like, how do you even like wind up here? Like, I don't go to like a farmer's market and be like, I've never had an apple. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know what that is about. So it didn't surprise me at all the day I met Boston John that he walked in and he was like drinking throughout the day. P.S. In Vegas, people drink. Where am I from? I am from St. Louis, Missouri. Originally Festus, 30 miles south. Spent 5.5 years in Vegas, the last 6 months in San Antonio, and I am back in, yeah, St. Louis. But no, it wasn't weird to me at all. And yeah, we would go outside of my building and he would buy me a shot. He'd drink these. And then we would take a shot together and it was like super normal. Right? Like nobody. And then I don't know. Like things spiraled. But nevertheless, like if I ever wanted to be with anybody more in my life, it is Boston John. I fucking love the guy. He's big, he's charismatic, he's a fucking dork, and I love him. And fucking uh Yeah, he's got some serious flaws, dude. And here's my look at it. Like, if he really wanted to fuck me up, and he has fucked me up, but like, if he really, really wanted to fuck me up, like, like rub some dirt on it, dick in the dirt type, lay me out, he could, and he knows it, and I know it, but nevertheless, it's very unhealthy. It's like, and it's kind of like what I've tried to like escape my whole life, and then I just like run into Boston. But no, he's like the only person I love, or like honestly, except for like my dad and Jessica, who's letting me live here. That's about it. That's and my cousin Kim. She kind of pissed me off, but I still love her. But I love her. So I don't know. I'm looking around my room, just thinking like, all right, when this fucking vodka's gone, dude, I'm done. I'm gonna clean myself up, and it's gonna be horrible. Like, it's gonna be a horrible experience. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna be a bitch. I'm gonna have diarrhea. Yeah, like, fuck. I mean, it's weird because you would think like out of everything, like, oh, alcohol is, yeah, it actually is the worst. It's like the hardest on your body. And man, I should have just stuck to drugs, eh? No, I love Boston, but I think I gotta stop talking to him too. I think he just quit. He talks to me when he wants to, but that's also why I think he's like super high on drugs. And then I also have to remember that like he's constantly, allegedly, right, looking for a place to sleep, right? And then Formula One's in town in Vegas. And if you guys haven't lived there, like, you really would have like no idea. Like, it basically changes the whole Las Vegas scene, like 1,000%. From the not seeing the Bellagio fountains, which are like one of their most famous things, not being able to go down the canals, like the fucking streets are fucked up. Like, I don't even think anybody's glad. I don't think there's one person that's glad that the Formula One's in Vegas. I don't think the Formula One people are glad. I don't think the Europeans that come that don't want to fucking tip. Vegas is a tipping town. You live off tips in Vegas. Nobody says, well, if they don't like my tip, get a better job. Like, that's some St. Louis ghetto ass fucking shit. That's not Vegas, okay? Vegas has outgrown that. But Europeans haven't. Europeans don't believe in tipping. And then you're going to block off 90% of our city for this fucking little golf like course, like race course thing. Nobody can get anywhere. Nobody fucking likes it. Everything's fucking boosted up in price because we have to cover your non-tipping asses, Europe. Yeah, I said that. I fucking said that. I fucking said that. And so it's terrible. It's just literally terrible. And then if you're trying to find a place to stay and your regular places are all jacked up, like sleeping at the sports book type shit, like my boyfriend does. I still call him my boyfriend. I don't know why. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't. I have a boyfriend. But I think like, yeah, I'm gonna be single for a long time. If I did, it would just be Boston, and then I'm just like a glutton for punishment. Why do I do it? I don't know. So in this very long drawn out live, thank you guys for joining me. What I'm basically trying to tell you guys is that I'm going to dry out. I'm pretty sure all the alcohol I have stashed in this room is only gonna make it through the day. Like 24 hours. It's not even gonna make it 24 hours. I can tell you that right now. Maybe a couple hours. And then I'm gonna dry out. And I'm gonna be very sick. And I don't know if you guys will see me or not. I might be on here nonstop. I might not be on here at all. I don't know what it's gonna be like. I am gonna warn my roommate so she doesn't kill me or hate me or evict me, and then I'm gonna do my thing. So I mean, I guess this still is like kind of like a crazy binge. This happens every time. Like I go from one job to another. You know what I mean? Like I just while out, and then I get it back together and I start anew. So um, that hat goes with your platinum blonde hair. Thank you. It's a St. Louis hat. It's a really cheap one. It's a gas station hat. I lost my St. Louis hat. I think Red Hat Box stole it, to be honest with you, or I accidentally put it in the wrong car. That's another long story you guys may or may not know. All workers are paid well. Tipping is considered an insult. Yeah, that's gay. No, that's stupid. In fact, do you know what tipping means to tip? It's an acronym. If you guys don't know what an acronym is, Google it. All right, you're all on a fucking phone. It stands for to ensure promptness. Originally, that's how the actual word tip was created. So when you watch like the gangster movies and shit where they go in the casino and they fucking throw the bellboy a fucking hundy and they fucking throw the concierge like a hundy and da da da, and they're fucking well taken care of, and they're just like dun, 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 like the old school gangster movies. That's like a real thing. And so you throw them money in advance and they take care of you, right? So you have one person that walks in and hands you $100 bill, per se. You have another person that walks in and doesn't give you shit. Who are you going to wait on? You know what I used to do? Even in St. Louis, before I ever moved to Vegas, there was like these crackheads, all right, outside the clubs, outside the gay bars. That's where I hung out. Yes, I was a go-go dancer at a gay place, and I kind of liked it because the dudes didn't really hit on me, and the girls didn't really either. Like the girls don't like me. Like, I'm straight actually. I know I don't look like it. I love men, but they could just tell I love men. They could see right through. Even my roommate, the lesbian I live with, she goes, "Mandy, there's just something about you that says I suck dick," and yeah, I think the boys see it, but I don't think the girls see it. Okay. So, but anyway, there would be like crackheads, and they would have these little like teddy bears, and they would have like the roses, you know, like the rose guy and shit, like the club shit. When I used to go to clubs, when I used to like go out, and fucking, I would tell the crackhead, "Hey, watch my car," and I would pay her a couple bucks. Like I'm talking like literally a couple bucks, dude. And I would pay her and say, "Watch my car." And you better believe it. Because the crackheads know all the other crackheads and da da da. And if this one bitch, this one crackhead bitch, is getting money from this girl and nobody else is giving her money, then guess whose car is going to be looked out for? You better not fuck with that car. That's how I make my little. I used to work at a restaurant, many of them. I've worked at so many restaurants. You know what I would do is I would tip out all the other bussers. And I actually learned this from my mom. I would tip out all the other bussers that weren't my bussers. Everybody that didn't work for me. Now it was only like $1 or $2, right? So if you think of it at the end of the day, depending how many bussers or whatever you had helping you out, it could be anywhere from like $2 to like $10, right? On the daily. But guess what? Hey, I'm not even supposed to be bussing this bitch's section, and she's giving me $2 a day regardless. And sometimes, you know, even the girls who had their sections cleaned by a busser, like, wouldn't be tipping them out or would have like a problem with it. But no, I tipped everybody. And guess what? That sticks in your head. Nobody gives you money every day. Somebody gives you $2 every day, $3 every day, even if it's little, right? You're the only one giving them money every day for no reason. Tipping. to ensure promptness, people. It fucking works. Try it in your life. See if your whole shit doesn't change up. All you anti-tippers, I dare you. I dare you. Just start tipping everybody. Whoever gives you coffee, whoever fucking walks your dog, just tip everybody. I tip my Subway people. I tip my shit is on point. It's way more worth it to tip a couple. And guess what? My area was always cleaned in my restaurant. Even if it wasn't their job to do it, they did it. You know why? Because I tipped them, bitch. If somebody tips you every day, opposed to nobody tipping you, you're gonna be taken care of. It's facts. Fucking figure it out for yourselves, guys. I would recommend that you tip fucking everybody. Everybody. And it will work in your favor. Like, it helps. You go to McDonald's, give the girl $1. Dude, they'll make sure your order's right, or they'll hook you up, or like whatever. Like, just because guess what? You're the only one giving them $1. And I do that everywhere I go. And people do it to me too. And guess who? I know who tips me. Okay? Like, it doesn't have to be a tipping position. Some kid helps you walk your groceries out to your car type shit. Tip them type shit. Fucking assholes. And then you'll realize, guess what? Oh my God. I get extra stuff and my order's always right. Imagine that. Well, because you tipped them. You don't have to. You could be like a cheapskate or a derelict or whatever and say, well, if they don't like the money they're making, they should get a better job. Like, be that person. Guess what? They're spitting in your shit. I see it firsthand. They're spitting in your shit. And they're treating you like shit. They're dropping your food on the floor. They're picking it up. They're putting it back. But if you tip them, it's not going to happen. Just saying. So you can keep your little non-tipping ass how you want in your head. But like, no, tipping is the way to go. And so I digress. In Vegas, like, it's kind of fucking rough. Like, I think the Formula One race is a bad idea for Vegas. I really do. I really do. Now, this year, I'm kind of interested in seeing how it goes because between the tariffs and the decrease in tourism in Vegas, and then of course all the prices are very blown out because during 2020, the year I moved out there, through 2025, all the like big casinos like Caesars Incorporated type shit. You know, there's like 5 businesses that run like everything out there. They fucking lost their ass, dude. They bankrupted. So what they decided to do is they just charged the shit out of all the tourists forever. No free parking. You know, you go and you see a packet of coffee or something like on the table, you pick it up, boom. It's weighted. So if you pick it up, you might as well have bought it. If you go to Vegas, guys, and you pick something up in a mini bar or like one of their little like things of like cashews or something, it's all weighted. I'll have you know. They have to do this for a plethora of reasons. One, to charge you out the ass. But 2, like, there's a bunch of fucking weirdos, okay, out there. And you don't know like what is going on. Like, so once you pick it up, it goes like, and it notices that the weight is missing, and it's gonna charge you. Even if you're like, oh my God, fucking cashews, and you put it back, you're already charged. Know that. Know that. So yeah. Morning, beautiful. Do you have cigarettes? I know. This is just my voice. I don't have cigarettes. I used to actually sing in the choir, but it's got like super heavy over time. I think it's because I used to smoke a lot of drugs, to be honest with you. But no, and I did steroids, like real steroids, and I accidentally injected too much one time. But so I think that's why my voice is so raspy. But I couldn't tell. I don't even. I'm like, I pretty much get used to it. Like, I don't really get a lot of flack for it. Every once in a while I'll hear somebody say something, but it's fuck it. Those dancer moves. Fuck. I do have some go-go boots that Boston gave me. I used to dance for Boston all the time. Yeah. And you know what? He got me these pair of boots. He didn't pay for them. It was like some Russian chick that a black friend of his was like fucking or something. And she had wore the same size as me, size 10. And he brought them home. And I never wore them. And then I was subpoenaed to go to court. I wasn't going to testify against him. I don't know if he knows that or not. But his dumbass pled no contest because he was guilty as fuck to like beat me up, right? But I wore the fucking boots that he gave me to his court, and he noticed it. It was like a mental fuck. He's like, I saw it. I was like, yo, I know you did, but I still got the boots. Actually, I still got the boots. All right, so I'm gonna take the shot, and then I'll probably just like scroll on YouTube till I get the energy to come clean this room, and then drink the rest of the mini shots I find in here, and then I'm going sober again. Sounds like a terrible fucking time, but no time like the present, right? I probably will call Danny too. That was like the gym manager. You guys saw him. He's not doing so good, or he wasn't last time I talked to him. I probably talked to him like 3 weeks ago. He got cheated on by a married girl. Yeah, I know. Imagine that. And he was like crying to me, but I was like in the church's chicken line and I'm fat and like all I could think about was chicken. So I really couldn't concentrate on his feelings. And I want to get back into the gym. I really do. I really, really do. Like I guess I will now, because what the fuck else am I gonna do? All right. Gonna miss that notice. Love you guys. Deuces.